Monsignor McClancy High School in East Elmhurst, Queens, paying tribute to one of their own. NYPD Detective Luis Alvarez graduated from the Catholic school in 1983. He died on June 29th from cancer linked to September 11th, 2001. Alvarez spent his final weeks fighting for the 9/11 Victims' Compensation Fund before Congress.
You all said you would never forget. Well, I'm here to make sure that you don't.
This morning, Phil Alvarez took part in a blessing of this American flag artwork bearing his brother's name, which will be on display at McClancy.
His last few days were based on the faith that was structured here at McClancy and the Catholic Church.
A former U.S. Marine, the 53-year-old served at Ground Zero. It was on the pile where NYPD Chaplain Monsignor David CASSATO says Detective Alvarez lived out his faith.
He showed his faith by going there every day and trying to give some peace and comfort to other families.
Showing the spirit of McClancy taught by the religious brothers of the Sacred Heart.
We try to instill the values of service, generosity, leadership, and compassion, and certainly Luis exhibited those throughout his whole life, which he learned here from McClancy.
But his service came at a price, which is becoming all too familiar. 2,000 deaths have been attributed to 9/11 related illnesses, and 10,000 first responders and victims have been diagnosed with cancer. Matthew McCauley sat behind Alvarez during his powerful testimony to Congress.
There was no brighter example of service to others beyond himself than Lou. I mean, he, up until his final days, put everybody else in front of him, made sure his family was taken care of, very, very in touch with his faith.
His Catholic faith carried Detective Alvarez through his final moments. Now his alma mater carries on his legacy. In East Elmhurst, Queens, Tim Harfman, Currents News.